Hello, friends, and welcome to this A2 Beginners Level English Listening Practice video. In this English podcast episode, I will talk about the typical American breakfast that is served in most restaurants across United States. The focus of this beginner English learning episode is to enhance your English listening skills, comprehension, and vocabulary. In this video, I will talk slow, word by word, so this video will be easier for beginner level English learners to understand. So, let's begin. Today, I am going to talk about different foods that people have for breakfast in the United States. In this video, I will focus more on the classic American breakfast favorites typically served in restaurants across the United States. What do people generally eat for breakfast? What food people eat for breakfast depends on their personality, lifestyle, and their morning time. Some people don't feel hungry when they wake up from sleep, so they don't eat breakfast. Others only drink water in the morning. Some individuals prefer to have only coffee or tea in the morning. However, many other people love to start their day with a delicious and fulfilling breakfast. A typical American breakfast has many different kinds of foods. One such food is egg, which is usually served either fried or scrambled. Then we have sausages, which come in different shapes, usually round or long. Some people call round-shaped sausages sausage patties. To easily remember them is to say the long sausages look like hot dogs and the round-shaped ones look like hamburger meat. Popular breakfast sausages are made from pork or porky meat and combined with a variety of seasonings or spices. Some sausages have a lot of peppers, making them very spicy. Hash browns are the next food on the breakfast menu. Americans love hash browns with their breakfast. Hash browns are so popular that even fast food restaurants serve them early in the mornings. Hash browns are made from shredded potatoes and are fried in oil. They are golden brown outside and have a very crunchy and crispy texture. Then we have everyone's favorites, pancakes and waffles. Pancakes are soft and round, while waffles are crispy and usually square. However, not all waffles are square shaped. They are round shaped waffles as well. Waffles can have various textures, such as thin and crispy. Some waffles are crunchy on the outside and chewy in the inside. When talking about pancakes or waffles, you cannot skip the syrup. Syrup comes in many different flavors, such as maple or honey. Syrup adds a touch of sweetness to the waffles or pancakes. Some Americans also pour syrup on top of their sausages. They say adding some sweetness to the salty and spicy sausage increases its flavor profile. Gravy and biscuits. Breakfast gravies are usually made by toasting the flour in butter and then gradually adding milk to cook the flour, creating a creamy texture. The American biscuits are completely different from the regular tea biscuits. While tea biscuits are thin, crunchy, and sweet, American biscuits are soft, buttery, savory, and usually a bit salty. Having gravy and biscuits for breakfast is more popular in the southern parts of the United States. Bacon. You cannot skip the bacon when talking about the typical classic American breakfast. Many places usually serve 2 pieces of bacon with their breakfast menu. Why 2 pieces of bacon? Why not more or less? I don't really know the answer to that question. However, the bacon is a must to complete the breakfast platter in most restaurants. Some people love their bacon extra crispy, so they cook and heat it until all its grease or fat is released into the pan. When the bacon loses all its surrounding fat layers, its texture becomes extra crispy and crunchy. Many Americans enjoy this texture with their breakfast. Some people even keep the extra bacon fat to fry their eggs and sausage. In this English podcast episode, I only discussed the typical and classic American breakfast platter served in most restaurants. I plan to make another episode soon covering more breakfast food options such as breakfast cereals, oatmeal, smoothies, and protein bars. So, I hope you will wait for that episode. Thank you so much for listening and watching my videos. If you enjoyed this beginner English podcast episode, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in my next episode.